Ow. Definitely a concussion.
Welcome back to the land of the living, officer.
Where are we? Is this the old Sagebrook Chapel?
Isn't it lovely? Though to be honest, I didn't think this place was still in use. They've already decorated for Christmas.
What's with all the candles? Let me guess, you want to burn down the place with me trapped inside?
That would be quite the spectacle. But maybe a bit too predictable. My plans are grander than that.
Pretty sure this many candles is still a fire hazard.
It's too bad, officer. Can I call you Oliver? I would have loved to get to know you more. We have a lot in common.
What's the rush? Ned and Mulligan are out of the picture now, and it's the middle of the night. No one's coming for me anytime soon.
Fair point. All right, let's chat. So tell me, when did you learn you could see ghosts?
I was 10. You?
11.
You've known about the existence of ghosts this long, and you still choose to kill.
I've never had to worry about it. None of my victims' ghosts have appeared to me until now.
That's not what I meant. You know what happens to them after they die.
Well, sure. They wake up with no memories of what happened to them, realize they're dead, hope that their families will miss them, and pass on. Just as all of us will do.
You act so detached. But if you've seen ghosts, then I know you've lost people you care about too.
Oliver, haven't you wondered why you were given this ability? Forced to be haunted by people you care about, grieving them while they're out of reach, wanting them to leave so badly, but also fearing that one day you'll wake up and they won't be there anymore.
Your ghost didn't fade away immediately?
Yours did.
Usually within a few hours, yeah. Ned and Mulligan, they're the exception.
As I suspected. They stayed tethered to this side longer because of their connection to you. And one another.
That's why you separated them. Did you do the same to your loved ones? Isolate yourself from them until they left?
I'm sure you were happy when you first saw your detective friends again. But after too long, it'll become unbearable. Everyone else will get to move on, but you'll always feel their loss.
That's just grief, Adam. Moving on doesn't mean you forget.
I want to forget.
You mentioned there were ghosts who stayed around longer than they should. Now that they're gone for good, have you forgotten them? Ghosts stay because of their connections to other people, right? I think deep down, you know that they stayed because you couldn't let them go.
How could I? If I didn't care about them, no one else would. No one believed what I said, and no one wanted to help me right the wrongs.
That burden shouldn't have fallen on you. But you causing harm doesn't do anything to balance the scales either.
But death spares no one. Even though I tried to run from it, I knew it was going to come for me again. So I decided, if death will follow wherever I go, then I'll be the one to decide the when, where, and who.
Stoplight. Brake slowly this time. What intersection are we at now?
17th Street and Deer Avenue.
Ugh, this light always takes so long, even in the middle of the night. I think the sensor is broken. Why do we have to stop anyway? No cop, no stop, right?
There are still cameras, Ned.
Yeah, but this is Rodger's car. Wouldn't that be hilarious if he got a ticket and no one was in the driver's seat?
Then we'd have a literal ghost hunt on our hands.
Oh, fair point.
It's green. Go. We're still 30 minutes out. What's our plan?
I don't know if I can focus on holding down the pedals and strategizing at the same time.
It's basically a straight line from here to the chapel. I can put the car in cruise control.
Oh, perfect.
Was there anything Pollock said that revealed any possible weaknesses?
The man's been through a lot. There's a lot of unprocessed grief and anger. But he's fully convinced himself that murdering people is the only way to get anyone to care. The way they didn't when injustices happened to his loved ones.
Interesting. And you don't think we can reason with him?
Not reliably. But one thing I think we can count on is that he won't know we're coming. He seemed very confident in his ghost traps.
And rightfully so, if it hadn't been for Miss Mittens.
Ugh. Must have been terrifying in there with all those heat lamps.
I'll certainly look twice before entering a room next time.
Same.
So, we have the element of surprise.
We could sneak up on him and, I don't know, knock him out with a heavy object?
We've never done that before. What if we drop it too early, or don't put enough force into it? That would give us away, and he'd kill Oliver before we could stop him.
Right. So how could we eliminate the risk of him harming Oliver?
I could try to possess him. At least that's something that I've done successfully once before.
Really? I thought you weren't sure you could do it again.
I remember the feeling of it. I was propelled by the desire to get Jazz to move. Maybe a similar approach could work here.
If you think you can, then I think we should go for it.
I'll get behind Pollock and grab him while you free Oliver.
And once Oliver's free, he can arrest Adam.
But if Pollock turns around and sees me, then we lose our advantage.
What if I cause a distraction, turn his attention away from you? I could put on a disguise.
Disguise?
Yeah, I can pretend to be one of his victims.
How? You don't look like any of them.
I'm sure there'll be a tablecloth or something I can throw over myself at the chapel. Classic Halloween ghost look.
He won't believe that for a minute.
All I need is a second to give you an opening.
Fine. It's the best we can do in these circumstances. Damn it.
What?
We're low on gas. I need to stop and fuel up.
Seriously? We haven't even driven that far.
I didn't check if Rodger had a full tank. I just assumed.
We're almost there, right?
Yes, but what if Pollock runs and we need to make chase? It's always better to be prepared. Something Rodger knows little about.
There's a gas station on Bear Creek Lane right outside the city. Ooh, they sell clothes too. I could use that for my disguise.
Sure, Pollock will be absolutely frightened by cheap tourist merchandise.
They might still have Halloween costumes in stock.
You know what? If someone in a banana suit popped out of a chapel pew, I would be pretty terrified. Although, how do you plan on getting the costume into the building?
You can crack open a door or window and I'll slip it in.
Got it.
We don't have money, though. Is stealing okay in this situation?
You said Rodger has cash in the glove compartment, right?
Yeah, like $50.
So, it's not stealing.
Wow, Mulligan. I like this new vengeful ghost side of you.
He's going to get all the credit for solving this case anyway. He can sacrifice $50. Though I'm sure he'll find a way to get reimbursed regardless.
Do insurance companies cover ghost car theft?
Maybe they will after this. Slow down a bit. The gas station's coming up.
Hey, we're getting good at this.
I'll get the cash. Potential problem.
What?
I think the cashier saw the car door open.
How do you know?
They look like they just saw a ghost.
You think they can see us?
Only one way to find out. You get whatever clothes you need and ask the cashier to put $20 on gas pump 2. As quickly as possible.
Got it.
Come on. Pick up.
Hey, what's up?
Dude, I told you this place is haunted.
Wait, slow down. What are you talking about?
A car just pulled up by itself and the door opened on its own.
Are you okay? What's happening?
Oh my god, a wad of cash is floating in. I am too young to die, bro. Get over here ASAP. I cannot fight them off alone.
Okay, calm down.
It's coming closer. Oh, it's tall. It's in front of me. Oh, tell Mom I love her. Holy... Ah! Oh, please don't kill me. Please.
Hello? Hello? Whatever.
Okay. You're giving me the money? Is this for me? 2 taps for, no? Huh. So, do you want to buy something? Okay. You need gas? Cool. I'll take the cash. Gas pump 2, right? Okay. You'll be able to fuel up now. Was there, anything else you needed?
Hurry up, Ned. It can't take that long to buy a costume. Oh, damn it.
Yo ho ho, me hearty! A true treasure was found!
A pirate costume. You're really leaning into this past victim's persona, huh?
Arrgh! This be how Ned Kelly fights crime!
I think you terrified that poor gas station employee.
I left them a nice tip. 'Twas the least I could do.
All right, Captain Hook, get in.
Yarr!
This is as close as I dare go.
Yeah. Don't want to tip them off.
Do you see them?
Yes. Adam's got Oliver tied up at the front of the sanctuary. They're still talking. Whew.
All right, we can get in through the back and sneak up on him.
Do you smell that?
Gasoline.
Yeah. A lot of it. He doused the perimeter of the building with gas. When I glanced through the window, he had a ton of candles set up too.
So what, he's going to trap Oliver inside and burn down the place? The candles alone may not generate a lot of heat, but a full fire could really weaken us. I could barely move next to those heat lamps.
Yikes. That's right. And I feel like there's something else to this plan too.
What are you thinking?
Adam's whole thing is that he likes to leave clues and create stories for police to trace. But a fire would burn away all the evidence. What's his angle here?
There are chains around the back door. Strange. Obviously, he's trying to stop people from coming in, but this would prevent him from making an escape too.
He must have an alternate escape plan. Something more hidden.
Where? This isn't a big chapel.
I'm not sure we have the time to figure that out.
Right. If all goes well, he won't even be able to make his escape.
Okay. You going first?
Yeah.
What? You can't get in.
Why not?
What if you're not allowed in because you're not a Catholic ghost?
Ned, I am Catholic. Sort of.
But you never got baptized!
Oh, come on.
Never mind. It's just another salt line.
Great. That's easy to deal with. Use your pirate hook to break the line.
Wait, why would he set up a salt line? Was he expecting us to show up?
Damn, you might be right.
And the candles at the front. Do you think they're meant for us too?
Potentially. It's hard to say how much heat they generate from here.
So he's been waiting for us, setting the ultimate trap to lure us in and take us all down at once? But how could he have predicted that we'd both escape? Oh. The salt line isn't for us.
What do you mean?
He put up the chain so no one can physically escape. And the salt, so no spirits can either.
He set himself up to die.
And he's taking Oliver with him.
If that's what he wants, he can have it. All right, change of plan. Rather than possessing Pollock, we can just confront him head on. Let him get emotional and put his plan into motion. Then we free Oliver and leave Pollock to his funeral pyre.
What? Mulligan, we can't!
I know it's not ideal. The fire factor is unpredictable, but as long as we have a clear escape plan for us and Oliver, we can use the chaos to our advantage.
No, what I mean is regardless of what happens, we have to pull both of them out.
Why? After everyone he's hurt, Adam Pollock deserves a punishment worse than death.
Exactly. This is his way of escaping that punishment. Deep down, I think he knows he'd never want to face justice himself.
He's got this place primed to ignite at any second. We have to assume worst-case scenario here. Oliver is our priority.
Of course he is. But Adam needs to face the victims' families to carry the weight of what he's done for the rest of his life.
Listen, Ned. I see where you're coming from. But with the situation we're facing and the level of control we still lack as ghosts, we might not have a choice in the end.
All I'm asking is that we operate with a plan that targets Oliver's safety and Adam's arrest.
All right, fine. Let's stick to our original plan then. Sneak up, distract, and stop Pollock.
Thank you.
If it all goes south, I think we could handle a little heat. But the faster we can get Oliver out, the better.
Of course.
Okay, we can't waste any more time. Let's go.
Yar. Salt line's broken. Open this window for me. It's out of Adam's line of sight.
Remember to give the candles a wide berth.
Adam, you know what you're doing is wrong. No matter what you've been through, no one has the right to end someone's life.
Oh, enough of this. I thought you, of all people, would understand, but it seems I was mistaken.
I do understand. You've set out on a path and it feels like you can't turn back. But you can stop this. You still have that power.
It's too late. Death is knocking on both our doors. I should let it in. What? It's cold over here. I wonder. Is someone there? What the?
There he be walking the plank today, Adam Pollock.
Detective Kelly? But if you're here, then... Did you think it'd be so easy, Detective Mulligan?
Let me in, Pollock.
I heard that possession was a possibility, so I made sure to study up on ways to avoid it a long time ago.
Come on!
Try again next time.
No!
Mulligan!
That was a first. But now, you're all out of tricks.
Oh, Ned! He has a gun!
You.
The Christmas decorations! Throw them!
Sorry, Santa! Take that! And also with your spirit!
Seriously?
Oliver,
Jingle these bells!
are you okay?
Not really, but I'm grateful to see you guys again. How did you...
A long story. We'll tell you after.
Ave Maria!
Come on.
You think some plants and ornaments can stop me? You're just adding fuel to the fire.
Oh no, the candles! Ned! Stay away from the fire! Come on! Yes!
Thank you so much, Mulligan. Oh gosh!
Get to the back of the chapel! Break the window!
Mulligan! The fire's spreading too fast. I can't.
Move!
I wouldn't get any closer if I were you. The fire's strongest over here.
Oh, this is nothing.
You don't give up, do you?
Oh, it's all thanks to you. I've been waiting for a chance to kick your ass myself.
Mulligan! We need to help Ned!
The fire.
Ned!
It's too much.
Come on, Ned. I need you to grab my arm. I can pull you out.
No! Get yourself out!
It's over. This is our final resting ground.
Oliver, watch out!
Shit, Ned! Come on!
Oliver, go. I'll get Ned.
You'll... Mulligan? Are you in there?
Yes, but I don't know how long I can hold him off. Get out of here.
Okay. Mulligan?
He's fighting back. Get out of my head.
Watch out! The Christmas tree!
Go to your funeral pyre then.
Mulligan! What are you doing?
Ow! Did not think that went through.
It's done, Detective. All your precious evidence gone. And for me, a Viking funeral.
This place is coming down.
The fire's almost reached the back door.
We can still get out.
I can't. The heat.
It's not as bad back there. Come on, 1 foot in front of the other. There's the door. Go!
Oh my god. Are you okay?
Obviously not.
Where's Adam?
Stuck under the Christmas tree.
Come on, get further away from the building. Wait, Mulligan, where are you going?
Wait for me by the back window.
What is she? Oh shit.
What?
She's going back for Adam.
Detective Mulligan.
You're too excited to die.
Leave me! You want me to die, don't you? Why risk yourself?
Adam Pollock, you are going to face justice. You will stand trial for your crimes and witness how many lives you have hurt. you will be haunted by the faces of your victims' families for the rest of your miserable life.
Let go of me!
Oliver! Give me a hand!
I got it.
Mulligan! You did it! How did you tolerate the heat? I couldn't even stand without your help in there.
Honestly, in the moment, all I could think about was how you taught me to phase through walls.
Are you saying you phased through the fire?
No, of course not. But when we first realized we were ghosts, I thought I had lost all agency. That for the rest of my existence, I wouldn't be able to move freely without someone opening a door for me. But you patiently taught me how to take back control, phasing through walls, picking up objects. These are all things I wouldn't have been able to do without you.
Wow. It means a lot to hear you say that.
Going back into the fire was not the most logical decision. The old Mulligan would never have done that, especially after getting trapped in Oliver's bathroom. But after everything I learned, maybe I can withstand more heat than I think.
And you were right.
In large part thanks to you. And Miss Mittens, of course. She really saved the day.
My cat?
Oh, yeah.
And I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for that meddling house cat.
Took them long enough.
God, the chapel's on fire!
Hey, call the fire department.
Yeah, I'm on it.
What the hell happened here? Oliver? Is that you? What are you doing here?
What does it look like I'm doing? Catching a serial killer.
Oh, God. I thought I told you to stop working this case.
Didn't really have a choice. He decided I was his next victim.
But that's Adam Pollock.
Good thing you showed up when you did, Rodger. He took my phone and everything, so I couldn't call for backup.
Well, someone stole my car, and... we saw the smoke and came to help immediately.
Where's the fire department then, Rodger?
Anyway, I always had a feeling it was this guy. Adam Pollock, you are under arrest.
Oh, he's going to be insufferable after this, isn't he?
Yep.
Really is a shame about the chapel, though.
All right, let's get you back to the station, Oliver. Get a full statement down.
I think that can wait. Does anyone have a bucket?
Hey, let's get some water over here.
All right, I got it. Fire department's on their way.
You're definitely her favorite now.
Well, she's my favorite, too. Oliver. How did it go?
The judge decided that Pollock's case will be going to a higher court. So it's going to take some time, but the attorneys are all very confident that he'll receive life in prison without parole. The evidence is overwhelming, and media and public opinion will help push it through faster.
That's great.
Guess all we can do now is wait.
In the meantime, do you want to take a walk?
Sure. Oliver?
You two go ahead. I need some one-on-one time with Miss Mittens now that Mulligan's taken her from me.
Listen, when you've been through hell together, that bond is unbreakable.
The weather's nice today.
I'm guessing you didn't ask me to come out here for a small talk?
Observant as always.
Cut to the chase, Detective.
All right, well, I know we've been doing a lot of thinking over the last few days.
There's been nothing to do but think.
Exactly. So?
It's tough. Even though I know there's no unfinished business keeping me here, I can't help but wonder if there's more that I should do. We just started figuring out what advantages we have as ghosts. What if we could use those to help more people, solve cases the police can't get to? And aside from detective work, I know there's a lot that you still want to do.
Oliver did take us to a dog park the other day. I got to pet some dogs. That was nice.
Right, but I know you also wanted to travel, read books, figure out if ghosts can taste food so you can try a pickled corn dog, which still sounds gross, by the way.
It would be pretty sick if we got to taste food again. But the truth is, if I try to accomplish everything on my life bucket list, I'll never be done. There will always be more to see and do. And what would that look like? Would I wander around endlessly, holding Oliver back from whatever he wants to do? None of these are ideal scenarios.
But you could at least get the most important ones checked off.
That's a fine line to walk across.
You're ready to move on?
I am.
When did you know?
Honestly, before the chapel. I mean, you saw me in the shed. I was halfway there when you arrived. Of course, at that point, I knew I had to stick around for at least one more adventure. But after our memorial service and saying goodbye to my dad, it became clearer than ever that ghosts aren't meant to stick around. I've been ready for days now.
I can tell.
But I'm not trying to rush you. I know that you may not reach the same conclusion as quickly, and that's okay.
I'll admit I haven't given it too much thought. I guess because I assumed you weren't ready yet, I avoided investigating my personal feelings on the matter.
That makes sense. I was kind of forced to confront it.
You're right, though. If I focus only on the things I haven't done, it will never end. Even the past few days, as we've been waiting for news about the trial, I kept weighing options for what we could do next, and nothing felt right.
There's not going to be anything that we can do as ghosts that'll ever be satisfying enough. And maybe that's okay.
I just feel tired. Is that bad? Deciding what to do next seems daunting. I already made some big changes when I left the force. That feels like enough for one lifetime.
Yeah, I feel you there. There hasn't been a single moment where I've regretted quitting, though.
Oh yeah, we were both too good for them.
I bet we made the others jealous with how much fun we had solving cases as private detectives.
Rodger wishes he could confront a serial killer in a burning building.
And disarm someone with a well-aimed singing Santa Claus.
While wearing a pirate costume.
And when you turned to go back into the fire, God, that was badass.
We had a good run, didn't we?
Yeah. We did.
She really doesn't love me as much anymore.
Can you blame her?
How was your walk?
Good. It was clarifying.
It's time, isn't it?
We've done all we need. I could use a nice long rest.
You deserve it.
Thanks, Oliver. You've always been the best friend to us.
I should be thanking you. The two of you risked so much to make sure I was safe.
All right, none of that. You would have done the same for us.
Of course.
You'll keep tabs on the trial.
I won't rest until he's behind bars for good.
Thank you.
It was fun to solve one last case with you two, even if I was in mortal peril near the end there. I'll always remember you well.
Bye, Oliver.
Group hug!
I'm very glad you figured out how to do this.
You sure you don't want to publish a guide for ghosts? You could make $1 million. Like $1 million ghost dollars.
Nah, but it will be good to know for next time. All right, Miss Mittens. Let's give him some space. Goodbye, friends. Rest easy.
Ready for our real last adventure?
You know it.
Okay. Miss Mittens, what do you say we have an early dinner tonight?
Ghost Inspectors was written and directed by Victoria Cheng. Produced by Victoria Cheng and Jino Jang. Episode 7 featured the following performances.
Vanessa Benoit as Mulligan.
Matias Herrera as Ned.
Garret Michael as Oliver.
Sam Trout as Adam.
Michael Keane as Rodger.
Amanda Noriko Newman as gas station employee.
Additional voices by Victoria Cheng and Jino Jang. Original score by Robert Mai. Music assistance by Evan Tamani. Editing and sound design by Jino Jang. Recording engineer Michael Keane. Associate producer Wayland Productions. Script editors Mara Lamb, Kiana Tripler, and Emily Webb. Story consultants Mara Lamb and Jino Jang. Thumbnail art by Jess Rubio. Character designs by Brandon Macon. This series featured performances by the following musicians. Violin, Nikos Mavridis. Vocals, Ali Rosario. Flute, Yuri Villar. Drums, Cristiano Galvao and Chris Barber. Guitars, Vitaly Takchuk. Cello, Emmanuel Pavin. Special thanks to Musaversal. For a full list of cast and crew, or if you want to follow us for updates on all our shows, you can find us on Tumblr and Instagram at Mouse Knight Studios. This production would not have been possible without the amazing support of all our Indiegogo backers. In this episode, we want to give a shout out to Jared Cooper, Solim and Aaron Jang, Jin Young Jang, Winnie and Tony Cheng, and Diana Cheng. Thank you for listening to Ghost Inspectors and for believing in us in this project. We're so excited to have brought you all this story and look forward to sharing more in the future. A full list of all our backers is listed in the YouTube credits and linked in the description of this episode. This series is dedicated to my grandpa, my yeye. This concludes the series Ghost Inspectors by Victoria Cheng. Copyright 2024 by Mouse Knight Studios, LLC. This unabridged recording was published and produced in 2024 by Mouse Knight Studios, LLC, which holds the copyright. Neither this recording nor any portion of it may be reproduced or used for any purpose without prior written authorization from Mouse Knight Studios, LLC.